Hola amigos, my name is Mickey Cowboy. Welcome to SPORTSPUB, Friday, May 19th. And before we go on, if you don't know me, I'm trying to start doing sports betting in English. I'm from Mexico City, and my specialty is to do live betting picks. Live betting picks is something that a lot of people don't do, but I found a system. It's a system that is quite successful, and of course the smart parlays. Yes, it's not very smart to do parlays, but the smart parlays, it's okay. Remember that it's not what you bet, is how you bet. Now, for example, yesterday we have that parlay, multi-sports parlay, one for the MLB, one of the NBA, and one of the NHL. What a game! What a game! Those two games, what a game! We talk about it. Well, the San Luis Cardinals, they were, first of all, they started 2-0. Then they went, if I'm not mistaken, 8-2. And then they 9-2, and then 9-8, and then in the last inning they got about 8 more runs, which that end was about 16-8. That was a game between the Cardinals and the Dodgers. And what about the Hurricanes and the Panthers? 4 period, 4 extended to overtime 4 times. 4 periods in that game, more than 2 games. I think it's the 6th longest game in the history, and between these two squads is the longest of any of these teams. More than 2 games. They won 3-2 in the 4th period, so that was also a game. And you see that it says no win. Yes. But you know, in the betting, that's what I do. I recommend when also you paid, it was plus 270. And just say pick them, because the legs are starting to get tired, and I don't know what's going to happen. So we make more than the double of our money. I told my pay community, go ahead and take out the money now. And even though they lose, we win. That's my specialty. And also, I recollect information. I have insights in Las Vegas, and I have the insights of all the best handicappers in social media, YouTube, Twitter, and of course, Instagram, and all the places. I have the insights, and I bring them to you. That's what I pay all of them, and you just pay one person. I hope it makes sense. So let's start with the games for this afternoon in the MLB. Arizona Diamondbacks with Zach Gallen. What a pitcher. They're visiting the Pirates. Pittsburgh, I think they're coming alive again because they started the season really good with Joan Oviedo. I think that for me, that can be a chance for Nerfy in the no runs in the first inning. Also, I like the Diamondbacks first 5 innings. But I like plus 1.5 full game. Like I said, these are free picks. For my best picks and my systems, you can find them here. You can email me or leave a comment here, and I'm going to start doing Patreon. I did it before in the Spanish community, but I think for the American people, I think it's going to be easier to do it over Patreon. Okay, so for the next game, my New York Yankees with Clark Schmidt on the mountain. Reds, Cincinnati. Like I said, I don't give you all the statistics and against the spread and everything, because everybody else does, and it's a waste of time. I'm just here and I give you the picks. You know why? Because I say so. Because I do all the things beforehand. So to do the videos and make it faster, I'm just gonna give you the pick and that's it. But believe me, I do my research, and I quite extensively. So my Yankees, I think they're playing again really good. Why not? Let's go with the minus 1.5 with my New York Yankees. The Brewers with Adrian Hauser. The Rays, Tampa Bay Rays with Shane McClanahan. Remember a few days ago when in the 5th inning he got destroyed. I hope he comes back. So I like minus 1.5 for the Tampa Bay Rays at home. I don't know what's happening with the Brewers there, but I don't know, but I think that's a good choice. Next game are the Chicago Cubs with Mark Stroman visiting the Philadelphia Phillies. Ranger Suarez there. I think I like. I don't know. This is difficult, but I'm gonna go with the Cubbies right there. The Tigers and the Nationals. Matthew Boyd visiting the capital of the United States, Washington. Jake Irvin on the mountain for the Nationals. This is even -110 both teams. So this is difficult. This is difficult. I'm just gonna go because they are home with the Nationals, but I don't like that game, to be honest. The Orioles, Baltimore Orioles with Kyle Gibson, and the Blue Jays, Yusi Kikuchi. Man, you know what? I like the Orioles there. I like the Orioles there, but a good bet also is +1.5 with the Orioles. The Guardians, the Cleveland Guardians, Cal Quantrill on the mountain for the Guardians, and at home, the Mets, the New York Mets, Carlos Carrasco. Man, the Mets are playing terrible right now, and they're still favorite. I don't know. I might probably go with the Cleveland Guardians +1.5. The Seattle Mariners, Bryce Miller, visiting the Atlanta Braves, Bryce Elder. There, well, I think, I feel like the Braves, nobody's noticing them, but they're playing pretty good. I'm going to go with the Braves there. Money line, of course. The Rockies, Colorado Rockies with Carl Kaufman, visiting the Texas Rangers with Martin Perez. We're going to go with the -1.5 and the Rangers at home. The Athletic Oaklands with Ken Waldock on the mountain, visiting the Astros, the Houston Astros, Brandon Bielak. I hope I pronounced that right. Man, that without a doubt, let's go with -1.5 with the Astros right there. That's probably a lock. That's probably my best bet against the Athletic Oakland. I hope they do it. The Royals, the Kansas City Royals, Zach Greinke for the Royals, visiting the White Sox, the Chicago White Sox, Michael Kopech. I don't know there. Well, let's just go with the White Sox because they're home, but the White Sox hasn't convinced me all season long. The Dodgers with Tony Gonsolin. What a game, like I told you, and we had a winning there. Pretty easy, and we got a +2.5. Like I said, I make those bets, but it was +270, and we got Denver Nuggets -1.5, which it was a very good game. The three games were very interesting. Right at the end, the Nuggets they separated themselves from the Lakers, but the Lakers were all over them all game long until the end. And the Hurricanes, like I said, story game, more than 2 games in one, in the 4 period of extra, I was going to say extra innings, of overtime, 4 overtimes there, and the San Luis Cardinals, which it was crazy. First 2-0, then 8-2, then 9-8, then 16-8. What a game. Let's continue. For that game, I think the Dodgers, they might take the win tonight. Maybe. The Twins visiting the Angels. Joe Ryan for the Twins. Reed Detmers for the Angels. Man, I'm going to take the Twins there. The Boston Red Sox with James Paxton, and the Padres, San Diego Padres at home. Blake Snell. Those Padres. I don't like him. I think I'm going to go with this is a bad pitcher, but I'm going to go with the Red Sox there. Just because. You know why? Because I say so. And the last game of this MLB card is the Miami Marlins with Sandy Alcantara. What a pitcher. Against the San Francisco Giants at home. Anthony Descafani. Well, without a doubt, first 5 innings there with Miami Marlins, first 5 innings. I like that one. So that's it for the MLB. Let's go really quick with the NBA. With the NBA right there, as you know, Miami Heat visiting the Celtics. The Celtics, I think it's the coach. I think it's the coach. He's much better the coach of Miami Heat than the Celtics. And the Celtics are still pretty young, still learning, but I think they have to win the series. But with the demonstration that they did Miami Heat, and they put it +9, I don't understand that. And this is something that I want, if you're watching this, this is something that I have that feeling and my insights in Las Vegas. That's pretty obvious that a lot of people is going to go with the Miami Heat +9, right? Which is a pretty good bet. I wouldn't throw it out. +9, they won last game, +9, Jimmy Butler, blah, blah, blah. But the line is telling you something. I'm not saying the games are rigged, but the lines are telling you something. So just watch out, because it's very obvious. A lot of people, without a hesitation, is going to go with Miami Heat +9, which it might come true. It sounds logic. But Las Vegas knows something. So watch out for Celtics coming back and win with over 10 points. Just I'm telling you. It's not for sure, but something in these lines are fishy. It's pretty obvious, and when something is pretty obvious, you gotta go all the way around, okay? So maybe the play, because I have a premium play there, it can be -9 and the Celtics. And for the NHL, which are my Dallas Stars visiting the Golden Knights in Las Vegas. Well, I'll lean to my Dallas Stars. Just a lean, okay? So those are the picks for today, Mickey Cowboy. If you like this kind of video, if you want to support me, I'm trying to show the Spanish community that is possible. That is possible that a person from Mexico or from other country can compete also. So I will appreciate if you hit the like button, leave your comments, see what you like, what you don't like. I'm sorry about my English. I'm trying to do my best. But it's something that I want to prove myself that I can compete in the English language and win my picks. So you are the judge of that. I hope you give me support, and it's to feed some poor kids, and those poor kids are my children. See you tomorrow.